Welcome dear learners to my YouTube channel Learn with Shivi. I am Shivi Gupta and today we are going to do a fun reading and understanding of the poem The Rebel. This poem is from your textbook Honeycomb for class 7, right? And the rules for going through this video remain the same. The first rule, sit with your book and a pencil ready with you so that you can mark all the difficult words. Second rule, use a dictionary whenever and wherever required. Okay? And the third rule, watch the video over and over again till you get clear with the concept and the text of the poem, right? And the last rule, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel Learn with Shivi. So, let's get started.
The Rebel. When everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. When everybody has long hair, the rebel cuts his hair short. When everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel doesn't say a word. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance. When everybody wears a uniform, the rebel dresses in fantastic clothes. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly. In the company of dog lovers, the rebel expresses a preference for cats. In the company of cat lovers, the rebel puts in a good word for dogs. When everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks on the need for rain. When everybody is greeting the rain, the rebel regrets the absence of sun. When everybody goes to the meeting, the rebel stays at home and reads a book. When everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. When everybody says, yes please, the rebel says, no, thank you. When everybody says, no, thank you, the rebel says, yes please. It is very good that we have rebels. You may not find it very good to be one. By DJ Enright.
So the language used in the poem is fairly simple and easy to understand, right? So now can you all tell me who a rebel is? Yes, rebel is a person who likes to go against the crowd. He believes that he should not stand in the crowd, he should not be a part of it, and he should do exactly what the society has asked everybody to do. They believe a rebel believes that he has his own notions and he must do the opposite of it, due to which sometimes a rebel gets criticized a lot as well because he is not being a part of the society, right? For example, if your entire family goes to Himachal, say, for a vacation, right? They all decide to go to a place in Himachal and they go there for a vacation, right? But on the other hand, you decide to stay back at home all alone. Now, do you think your parents will like it? Do you think will they happily agree that, okay child, stay at home, we are going to go and have fun at Himachal, right? Do you think this is going to happen? No, right? What is going to happen? They are going to scold you for such decision of yours, right? Because you are not being a part of what everybody in the family is doing, right? So that is what a rebel does. A rebel does not like to do what everybody is doing. They do quite the opposite of it, right? So let's go through the lines and try and understand. When everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. So when everybody in the class, when they have short hair, the boys have this much hair, or the girls have this much length of their hair. What do rebels do? In case of girls, they'll grow their hair long, and in case of boys, they also tend to grow their hair long, right? And in the same case tends to be different when the others are having long hair. Then obviously, what will a rebel do? A rebel will definitely have short hair. And this is what the third line says. When everybody has long hair, the rebel cuts his hair short. When everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel doesn't say a word. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance, right? So Usually you would have seen that when a teacher is teaching in the class, all the children tend to be quiet. They are listening to the teacher really attentively, right? But then there will be one child, or there can be one child who will stand up and start asking some random weird questions, or he might try to disturb the other children so as to distract the attention of the class. So these are the characteristics of a rebel, right? And when the entire class is talking during the lesson, they are discussing something, they are putting their viewpoints forward, what will a rebel do? The rebel will decide to sit quietly and will not participate at all. When everybody wears a uniform, the rebel dresses in fantastic clothes. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly, right? So what do you think, what will happen if you go to school without a school uniform? I mean, special occasions are exempted. Apart from that, if on a normal day you happen to go to school in your casual dress, right, and everybody else is dressed in their school uniform, what do you think will happen? Of course, the teachers and the seniors there, they will chide you for such activity, right? For such a change in the mood, right? They will not see what you are doing or not. They will just chide you. They will scold you for wearing such clothes when everybody else is following the dress code of the school, right? And when everybody is not following the dress code, what do rebels do? They dress up very soberly. They dress up sophisticated, as if they are the most decent people on the earth. In the company of dog lovers, the rebel expresses a preference for cats. In the company of cat lovers, the rebel puts in a good word for dogs. So what happens is, when you are talking to them about how beautiful cats are and how you want to have one, the rebel will suddenly start talking about, you know what, no cats, I am a dog lover person, I think that dogs are way too friendly and cats are just nothing in front of dogs. And the opposite will happen when the other person starts talking about when the other person starts saying that, dogs are so cute, they are so fun loving and all, what will a rebel do? A rebel will start appreciating the cats. When everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks on the need for rain. When everybody is greeting the rain, the rebel regrets the absence of sun. So when it is a sunny day, the rebel's mood will obviously go off and they will say that how they miss the shady days, right? And when everybody else is greeting the rain, what are rebels doing? They are missing the sun. They are like, oh my god, not again, I don't want any rains, I think sunny days are far better than this, right? So they tend to go in the opposite direction of the crowd. Whatever the society is feeling or they are following, a rebel always likes to go and do opposite of it. When everybody goes to the meeting, the rebel stays at home and reads a book. When everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. So what do rebellious people do? They do the opposite of whatever people are doing. So if everybody is following the trend and going to a meeting, so what will a rebellious person do? They will sit back and they will read a book. But they will go to the meeting only if all the other people decide to sit back and go and read a book. When everybody says yes please, the rebel says no thank you. When everybody says no thank you, the rebel says yes please. So this is again an example of who a rebellious person is. And the last two lines are, it is very good that we have rebels. You may not find it very good to be one. So children, if you know that these rebellious people, they tend to go in the opposite direction of where the society is going, right? So why do you think the poet over here says that it is very good that we have rebels? Can you think of any reason? Yes, see, the poet says that it is very good to have rebels also around us, because they teach you how to appreciate people and how to tolerate them. I'm talking about the people who have different needs and different tastes, right? For example, if you are a group of 4 friends, right? If 3 of you like mangoes and the other one likes apple, so basically they teach you that how to still be friends yet have different opinions, right? So rebellious people are very important around us as well, because they teach you how to tolerate each other, how to respect each other, and how to respect each other's opinion without getting angry. But the poet also says over here that you may not find it very good to be one. And why does the poet say, if rebellious people are really good and they teach you how to cooperate with everybody around you, how to love each one equally, then why does the poet say that you may not find it very good to be one? Can you think of some reason? The poet says that it is not good to be one, because he knows that if a person goes against the society, if the person tries to break the order and law of the society, then the society is going to criticize you. They are not going to let you be a part of them until and unless you start following them. Yes, it is important to raise your voice, to put your opinion forward whenever it is needed, but only when it is truly right and acceptable. For example, during this pandemic situation, you would have noticed that people, they stay inside, and every day the government is advising everybody to stay inside and keep themselves safe, right? But there are a few people who still break the rule, who go out and wander around. Do you think these people are very good for the society then? Aren't they being rebellious? Yes, they are being rebellious by not following what the society is doing, or what the orders have been given, or what request has been made to us by the government, right? So these people are turning out to be rebellious, and they are not good for the society. Why? Because by doing this, they are giving an escalation to already what is going on around us. They are helping the virus to increase in number, right? It is not going to help. These people are not going to help in decreasing the number of cases that are going on rising, right? So this is just an example to make you understand how being rebellious is good. How having rebellious people around you is good, but being one is not good at all. You must be in unison with each and everyone around you, right? So the poem was all about this, and I hope you are able to understand it pretty well. If you still have any doubts, please watch the video again. Else, you can leave your doubts in the comment section also. And also, I'll be putting a downloadable link of a worksheet of this particular poem in the description box below, along with the previous links. The previous links of the other worksheets and the lessons that we have done so far, right? So please don't forget to check all of it, and like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Learn with Shivi. And we'll meet in the next class now. Till then, stay home, stay safe and take care.